What happens when your students freeze and say nothing? Are they truly stuck or do they fear making mistakes? Understanding the emotional state of our students can help us determine why they freeze up and what we can do to support them. Recognizing their fear is the first step to helping to guide them through the discomfort of productive struggle. Hi, I'm Michelle from Thinking Math Corner. In this video, we're going to explore strategies to help ease students' panic and also boost their confidence. The first step is to recognize why they freeze up. What does it really mean when a student becomes stuck or silent during a problem? Could it be the fear of failure holding them back? Many teachers will assume that silence means lack of understanding instead of contemplation or thinking about the problem and what they need to do to solve it. Recognizing that silence can be a thoughtful process leads to a climate of patience in the classroom. Inviting students to share their thoughts and their thinking process can help alleviate that paralysis that comes from the silence. But what if I told you there is a way to help students articulate their struggles? This leads to the power of explanation. Start by asking students what they understand about the problem. This strategy ignites critical thinking and invites them to explore what they do understand about the problem so that teachers can assess their understanding and where they are in the process. When they explain what they've tried, it opens the pathways to problem solving. Can you imagine how their confidence shifts as they hear their own voice validating their actions? And if you're looking for a game-changing tool, you're in luck. Here's a mind-blowing technique that can help students refocus their thinking. Linked below in the description, the 3 thinking triggers help to refocus students and provide a shift towards problem solving and critical thinking for students. It engages their minds and helps them to break through. Grab it for free below. Recognizing and validating students' struggles can help greatly to reduce anxiety. As anxiety is reduced, students can think more clearly and begin to be open to the problem-solving process. It's important in the classroom to emphasize that productive struggle is part of the learning process that builds resilience in our students. Mathematicians throughout history have shown that resilience is how we make breakthroughs. Scientists, innovators, inventors, all people who have worked through productive struggle to end up with something that falls a little bit outside the box sometimes and helps us to explore new avenues of thinking and understanding. By helping students to shift their understanding of fear and struggle, they turn fear into motivation for learning. But what's the next step after struggles have been acknowledged? Now we need to guide them towards solutions. Summarizing their understanding leads them to understand better where they're headed and perhaps even find their answer. This summarizing also transforms their struggle into stepping stones so that we can help them move forward in their thinking. Part of resilience is perseverance, and that's the key to overcoming challenging problems. You'll want to stay tuned for the final thoughts that tie all of these strategies together and elevate your classroom. As we work towards problem solving and critical thinking with our students, it's important to reinforce that independence. Leaving students to continue working encourages them to independently take charge of their learning journey. When students learn to handle discomfort, they gain valuable lifelong skills for problem solving. And delivering strategies to students can unlock a world of possibilities for them. It's worth our time. Now that you know more about how to move students past their freezing moments, you're going to want to know how to shift them to have light bulb moments. Click the video on the screen and I'll show you right now.